Good evening, everyone. If you don't know, you should know. My name is Rameez and I am a filmmaker and a film critic. And yes, this is an NWO shirt. They still make them, by the way. Anywho, we are reviewing The Sopranos Season 2. So, again, Alabama 3, take it. Season 1 ended with Tony cutting off his ties with his mother after his mother put out a hit on him. Yeah, crazy. And Dr. Melfi also ended his ties with him, and Big Pussy had disappeared. Well, this season yet again begins with Tony walking out onto the driveway to pick up his newspaper, and guess who he's greeted with? Big Pussy, Sal. And now Tony is really wary of him after he's heard that he could possibly be an FBI informant. This season focused a lot on the growth of the family. Meadow is going off to college, Tony's daughter. His son AJ is at an age where Friedrich Nietzsche becomes a very interesting personality, and he starts quoting him often. Along with the growth of the core family, we get two more new members to focus on, and they act as a subplot of the story. Janice Soprano, who was introduced in the last season, plays a big part in this season as she hooks up with Richie Aprile. Richie Aprile is a member of the Aprile family and brother of Jackie Aprile, who died in season 1. And the actor who plays Richie Aprile, my goodness, absolute perfection. This guy was so cool, and it annoyed me when he died. Janice Soprano showed that she is a true soprano when she allegedly whacked Richie Aprile, and what follows is a really funny conversation between Tony and Janice.
What'd you do with him?
We buried him on a hill, overlooking a little river, with pine cones all around.
You did?
Come on, Janice, what the fuck? What do you care what we did with him?
I also like how Dr. Melfi's character is almost a window to us. She is portraying us. She is the deciding factor in the show between right and wrong. But even she succumbs to the addiction of Tony Soprano. Tony Soprano is a very charismatic person, and we get to see how Dr. Melfi misses Tony Soprano, how she misses him threatening her, because her life is so bland that Tony Soprano being a mob boss and threatening her is actually exciting for her. So she ends up reaching out to Tony again and taking him back as a patient. And guess what? She even has a shrink. We get to see her with her shrink as well in this season. Another great layer of information and depth to her character. Now, in the later seasons, Christopher's character actually becomes a full-fledged character. I still think this character is in the infancy stages in season 2. I have nothing wrong with him, but I struggle to find purpose with Christopher Moltisanti's character. In this season, he goes on a writing streak. He wants to become a screenwriter, and he gets to meet Jon Favreau in a random plot twist, and Jon Favreau steals an idea of his. And then he enrolls in an acting class, which he drops out of again, and then he becomes a stockbroker out of nowhere. I struggled to find how this connects to the main story of Tony, and I couldn't find anything. It was a pretty useless plot point and arc for season 2, at least. All in all, a very, very good season, as I am willing to overlook that useless story arc of Christopher because of James Gandolfini's strengths. His work, again, needs to be praised over here. This guy truly left a piece of him in the Tony Soprano role. His expressions are worth photographing in this show, and his interactions with every single member of the show are worth mentioning as well. The way he treats everyone differently and the way he acts differently. You can tell that this is a very layered person and a very good actor. James Gandolfini owns yet again. I am going to give this season a very good rating, a perfect rating actually, of 5 out of 5. You need to go see The Sopranos Season 2 and follow with me as I review all 6 seasons. It's going to be a bumpy ride and a tearful ride yet again. Thank you very much for watching, people. If you like this video, please hit that like button and hit the subscribe button as well. I'm coming up with a lot of new content which you will enjoy. Until then, Remember to love yourselves, people. You are special if no one told you. And thank you very much for watching my videos. I will see you once again very soon.